What is up, YouTube singers? What is up with singing? Christopher Douglas Keller here, your vocal vlog host. Welcome to my new vocal vlog. My vlog is what we'll call it. My vlog. VVLOG. Vocal video log. Anyway, I'm going to be coming at you with these I guess maybe a couple a week. That's the goal. I've heard y'all loud and clear for years. Chris, you need to do more videos. Chris, you need to do more videos. Chris, where's your videos? Why'd you stop doing videos? You don't have enough videos. I hear ya. Here's the thing. I agree with you. I need to be doing a whole bunch more videos. I really do. Why haven't I been doing a lot of vocal videos? Truth is, I don't know. For some reason, I really have not enjoyed putting the videos together. I don't know why. I get stressed out. There's a perfectionist side of me, and I have trouble doing these videos. I'll get all these fun things, and I'll get all this stuff to do them, and I'll try to make a cool backdrop and all this cool stuff. Then I psych myself out while I do them. I don't know why. But I wanted to do the videos. I really have for a long time, and I apologize that it's been so weird for me to get them out to you. But truth is, I've been going through quite a bit the last several years, and I am now able to figure out how to do these and not feel so stressed. When I'm vocal coaching, I feel great. As you know, my students know I like to have a good time. I like to be buddies, and we talk about fun things. Sometimes we talk about things too long, go over time, and sometimes I get behind on my teaching schedule. It happens, but that's okay because I love my students and I love working with my students and also getting to know my students. I'm also, when I'm on stage, when I'm playing downtown Nashville or on the road or something, I have a great time. I love being on stage. So it's not about being in front of people, I don't think, but there's something about video that's always kind of just gotten to me, and I don't know what it is, but I really started watching some of the more popular vloggers on YouTube. Big shout to, of course, the king of vloggers, PewDiePie. That guy actually really inspired me. I was watching a lot of the stuff he does. The guy actually makes me laugh, and I never used to watch vloggers, but I started watching some of his stuff recently, and it put me in a good mood, and I was really figuring out, like, wow, I've really been overthinking this vlogging stuff, and I can just have a fun time, and so I got some ideas, and I got this cool chalkboard background, and we will put more and more things up there as time goes on. And I got a little desk in front of me, and I even have a good old brewski here from Nashville. It's a Yazoo Sly Rye Porter, and Yazoo is from Nashville, Tennessee. And I have it in, of course, my fantastic Douglas Warren koozie. If you haven't checked out my Douglas Warren music, check it out. My songwriting's always getting better. I know that. I'm no writer for Beyonce or Rihanna or even Jason Aldean or something like that. But I don't think my songs suck. In fact, I think my songs are pretty good. And I have some killer players on the tracks, some cool production, and I sing my ass off. I do. I sing my ass off on them, and that's what I love to do. So check out my music online, Douglas Warren. It's on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes, all that good stuff. And I have a manager, and we're working on getting this vlog thing, this podcast kind of thing, on YouTube. And that's going to be really cool. So we're working on that. So like I said, we're going to have more stuff coming to you. I have some really good buddies that I'm going to actually have on my vocal vlogs as guests. And they are not actually always singers. That's kind of the goal. I don't want to be singers interviewing singers, always talking about singing from a singer's perspective or from a vocal coaching perspective. What I really want to do is I want to bridge that gap between the vocal coaching world and all these vocal coaching videos on YouTube. I know there's like millions of them. Some of them are great. Some of y'all have some great videos. I want to bridge the gap between that and the real world people singing and making money. There seems to be a disconnect sometimes, and I sense that with a lot of my students. And I went through it myself, and I think that's why I'm very aware of the problem. So I've been, like I said, I really wanted to do some videos, and I wanted to overcome this weird stress I had and this anxiety putting these videos together. I had all the equipment, I have all the stuff, so I'm like, why can't I do it? And I think a lot of it too was also not having a good direction. I didn't know what exactly I wanted to say. I could share everything I did in my vocal coaching and my knowledge, but that seemed kind of boring. It still seemed like it was missing a purpose. And I figured out my purpose. It's to help all of y'all, all the singers who love singing, help you get a direction too. I've been doing this for quite a while. I've been coaching for 10 years, and I've been singing since I was 15. And I've been all over the place. I've done a lot of different kinds of music, and I've been through a lot in life. I really have. And I've been able to kind of really learn, I don't know, just one day it just all started kind of clicking. And tell you what, truth is, I'm enjoying singing now more than I ever have. I do gigs downtown once, twice a week. They're 4-hour gigs. I have some amazing students. My schedule is pretty consistent now. My students range from I like to karaoke all the way to I'm recording a new album. Can you come in the studio and help me with it? I get guys from Nashville who just got record deals and publishing deals, and I get to help them sing, and it's the coolest thing in the world. And I'm very blessed to work with these people, and I'm also blessed to work with these amazing musicians downtown, because they actually have been the ones that have really been kind of helping me figure out there's much more to singing than vocal coaching. There's much more to singing than what we do in the actual vocal coaching sessions, than what we do in the lessons. There's a lot more to it than doing a YouTube video. There really is. There's a whole world out there of singers. A lot of them too, let's be real here. We've heard them. They aren't very good technically. They might be flat a lot. They might have trouble with this. They might have trouble with that. But they're good. They're good. And you listen to them. I listen to them. There's got to be a reason for that. So that's kind of what this video is. It's bridging the gap between the real world singing, the people that are out there making money singing, as well as the musicians. I want to bridge the gap from vocal scales and technical stuff with actual musicianship. And that's what I really wanted to talk about today. How are we doing on time? All right, we got a few more minutes. But I guess what I wanted to leave y'all with here today, my main point today, is are you a singer or are you a musician? And why not both? You can be both. You can be a singer and a musician. Basically, what is a musician? A musician is somebody who spends a lot of time, dedication, practice, blood, sweat, and tears into making music, creating music, playing music. That's a musician. Somebody who strives to understand what music is and where they want to play music and get better at it and enjoy it, share it. That's a musician. Sometimes with singing, just because we sing some notes, we think, oh, I'm a musician. That's not always the case. One time I asked a drummer of mine, a good friend of mine, I said, if you hear a singer that is good at keeping time, they're good at counting off songs, they're good with their pitch control is pretty good. They have a nice tone. They're fun to listen to. They can be entertaining. I said, do you consider them a good musician? And he looked at me and he said, yeah, I do. He said, yeah, a good singer is somebody who knows their craft. And you can tell they've put a lot of time and effort into getting better at it. And then I said, what is a singer that's you would consider not a musician? And the list goes on, but somebody who basically just doesn't know what they're doing. Maybe they can get up there and kind of talk through songs or something, but if their timing's off and stuff, it's not a musician. So are you a singer or are you a musician? Sometimes we get so caught up in singing with focusing on scales and technique and exercises, we forget the actual music side of it. We really do. We forget music. Singing notes is not actually music. Creating sounds that happen to be on pitches, I don't know if I'd call that music. You could argue with me in the comments, I guess, I don't know, but it can help with music, just like an athlete hits the gym or stretches and does sprints and runs around the track before a game or something. That's what scales are, but an athlete that does nothing but stretching and sprinting and weightlifting does not actually get better at the game that they're an athlete for because of that. They get better by playing the actual game. Hitting the gym, running the track and stretching, those kinds of things will make them stronger and faster, which help them be a better athlete. But if they want to get actually better at playing the game, they got to spend most of the time playing the game. LeBron James, best in the NBA, best probably in the world right now, hands down. I grew up in the 90s, so I'm a Jordan guy all the way. Michael Jordan, I still think he's the best of all time, but let's be real. LeBron James is the dude right now. He's phenomenal. And would you think LeBron James spends most of his time in the gym doing sprints and doing a lot of other stuff, or do you think he spends most of his time actually playing the game of basketball, or at least doing drills that are involved in the game of basketball, where he actually uses the actual basketball, things like that? So ask yourself, are you a musician or are you a singer? You can become a better musician by actually doing music, by actually learning music. So basically learning songs, singing songs. Yes, the scales will make you better, but they won't help you learn the lyrics. It won't help you learn the melody. It's not going to help you stand in front of an audience saying, I got this. Now, scales are scales. They help your voice get better, but it doesn't actually make you a better musician. They're two different things. So I want y'all to think about that, and we will keep discussing a whole bunch of this fun stuff. So are you a singer or are you a musician? Answer in the comments below. And next week, I'm going to read through some of them and ask some questions too, by the way. Any vocal question you want. Each one of these, I'm going to try to answer a few vocal questions. I'm just going to start answering your questions. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to drink my Yazoo beer out of my Douglas Warren koozie. All right. And we're going to have a good time. So that's time. I will catch y'all, I guess, later this week or something. And welcome to the new vlog. What is up with singing? I don't know if that's what I'm going to continue to call it. That's what I'm calling it today. But anyway, thanks y'all for watching. Hit me up on the comments. Tell me what y'all think. We're going to start getting real deep. Like I said, we got guests coming on, and we're just going to kind of start hitting everything. And things I pick up on students from every week too, I will share with y'all, because we're all students. We're all learning. So thanks for watching. See y'all next time.